Y'all, Kanan has got to be the dumbest mother. Why can't you use your brain? Why can't you take clues? He pissed me off so bad in this finale. And did you really shoot your mama? Y'all, Power Book, whatever number it is, raising Kanan dumbass. This. Now listen, I'm on the fence on if Rock did Fame or not, because I could see why she would, but I'm leaning more towards why she would not. Even though if it was between Fame and Kanan, it would be Fame got to go, you know. And I think the whole thing with the gun and the police was looking for him, etc., that's very possible. I really want to know what happened to Fame for real, for real. Like, I need them to give us, like, I hope next season we're going to see, like, a backstory of what happened to Fame and who really did it, because to leave us in the dark, not knowing for sure, and watching Kanan, dumbass, feel like his mama killed his best friend, but him saying, just like I said, it might be reasons why, if it was something with him snitching with the police or whatever. But honestly, why would she do Crystal? She had no reason to kill Crystal. And you know what pisses me off even further? I'm hollering. Because it aggravated my spirit real bad. When he was talking to Snap and Pop, I think, is Snap the lady? I don't know which one. I never keep up with who is who. I think Snap is the lady and Pop is the man. Or is Pop the lady? Y'all correct, get me together. Nonetheless, the lady from Snap and Pop, when she said, what did she say? She said something and his eyebrow raised, and I'm like, okay, maybe the light about to come on for this dummy. Maybe the light about to come on for this dummy. Or, dang, you know what just came to my head? Do y'all think, no, Kanan just dumb. What I was going to say is, do you think that we're going to get a situation like, well, he ain't been talking to Rock, though. I was going to say a situation like with what him and Rock did with Ronnie and the cop man. I don't know. But either way, I think he done, because if you really took all that, and I feel like, why are you not listening to Juke? Because Juke said something was wrong with the Snap and Pop lady. And I think Kanan was so upset and so hurt, and for her to deal with him and watch his pain, like literally him slashing that room, which made, I mean, I understand his upset, but it made no sense to me because this is your operation. Like, you got to clean it up. But, seeing him so hurt, I think that he started to convince her that what she was thinking wasn't right. And why wouldn't you listen to Juke? Like, because one, Juke is looking from an outsider's perspective. She don't have no ties to Snap and Pop or the business or none of that. She just, as your cousin, is looking. I'm looking at the situation from the outside, and I'm telling you, something is wrong. Something is off about that lady. And I didn't understand why he didn't go and kind of like follow them too. You so, first of all, baby, and that let me know you was watching your mama, but you wasn't watching your mama. Because why wasn't you supposed to be, yeah, these people got whatever name in the streets, X, Y, and Z, but you don't know them. You should be on their 1-2 to find out what they got going on the backside, because as we know, everybody dirty and ain't no honor amongst thieves. So why wouldn't you think that Snap and Pop could be doing dirty? And if they are working with the cops, ooh, I am so loud, I know I am, y'all, but I'm sorry. I'm just so aggravated. But if they are working with the cops to be able to get info, not to say you don't have a cop connect, because y'all did, but then don't you look at that a little bit sideways, because you know how information that has come from the cops, you twisted it and used it in the past from your own perspective and advantage, and was able to get information out of people knowing that you didn't tell the whole piece or the correct piece or the truth at all. Like, come on, Kanan, think. I know your girl is gone. Your best friend is gone. All of that happening in such a small space of time, I get that you're upset. But bruh, yo mama, you wrong as the day is long. And y'all, let me tell you something else that had took me out. Why that? Yeah, he said he sent his family back to China. Why that Chinese man read Rock like that? That Chinese man read her down to the ground. Do you hear me? Read her down. Read her down boots. That was a good analogy and fable, and you could tell in her face how what he said to her really hit her, because like, yeah, the monster didn't have no vision. He couldn't see himself, didn't even know he was a monster. Like, you're a monster, and she literally is. She literally is, but hey, it's the beast and the nature of what they in as far as the business. Man. Now, what I will say is, raising Kanan is good because it got these emotions up out of me, but Kanan get on my damn nerves. Period and point blank. He is foolish. He is stupid. He don't think past his nose. And right now, because you just found out your friend got killed, you just found out that your girl got killed, you should not be making no decisions. You should have took all of the information, sat down, your mama not going nowhere. If it was Rock, you needed 100%, 1,000%, 1,000,000%, 2,000,000% evidence that it was her. You needed concrete, beyond a doubt. Ain't none of that possibility on what could happen, because it's your mama. And I know she dirty, and she did D West, all of that. You got history, and that's why you got to make sure. Like, I know who you are, and at the same time, you don't know who you are. And I think that's actually out of the Kanan episode a good lesson. Is like, you think you know your parents, right? You think you know, or even you think you know people that you've been in their life the whole time. You really don't know people 100% completely, because there's pieces of Rock Kanan can't know because of whatever her history was with her mama, her daddy, that whole situation. All of that is a part of who she is, but I feel like Kanan didn't know them pieces. I think he knows the history about the granddaddy, the grandmama, and all of that, but I don't think from his mama's perspective he understands how that impacted her as a person. What that is for a young girl to have to then raise kids that I didn't have because your mama checked out or whatever the case was. You get what I'm saying? So I think that was a good lesson in it, because you really don't know her truly, because like Lou was trying to tell him, like, not me and Marvin could give our mama what she needed, and Rock could, and they didn't even get along like that. I mean, none of the kids got along with the mama, but out of if you the relationships, if you rank them, you know, Rock was at the bottom between Marvin and Lou. And I guess it would have been a flip off on who was worse, you know, like between Lou and Marvin, who was first or second. But yeah, like, you really don't truly know her, so you're making decisions off of what you know in terms of this. But I think at the same time, Kanan doesn't really understand that a lot of the stuff Rock did was for you. You forced her hand to do a lot of stuff because you don't follow directions. You don't think. You're not looking at the full picture, and your mama is, because she's been in this game. She's seen the pitfalls. She's seen all of that. You have not had enough actual experience, like being in it and participating. Yes, you was a child, and you probably saw little pieces of her, little things here and there. You think you know everything because you're a man and your nuts done fail, etc. But you did not have enough actual experience and time in. You hadn't put in no work. So you don't deal with connects and all of that and know how this go and that go. You a baby. You her baby, and you a baby in the game. When I tell y'all Kanan aggravated me so bad, this whole season he aggravated me, but this finale season really, really, really worried my last daggone nerves. I'm about to go in the gym and work some of that off, because I just worked myself up talking to y'all about it. But I had wanted to get on here and say that, because he's stupid. Just dumb. For no reason. Your mama taught you better than that, Kanan.